Inside Yankee Stadium, it's the Huskers that hit a home run, defeating Boston College in the Pinstripe Bowl.
Words honestly can't describe this feeling.
Nebraska has their first winning season in 8 years, in shiny new hardware coming home to Lincoln.
Man, it means a lot, man. It means a lot.
Full highlights and coverage from New York City starts now on 10/11 News at 10. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Samantha Burnt. The Huskers win in the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl is their first bowl victory since 2015 and our top story tonight. 10/11's Chase Madison joins us live in the studio with more on the game.
Thank you, Sam. Nebraska battles BC, the elements, and the streak of 9 years without a bowl win. The Huskers get their monkey off their back with a 20-15 victory. It's the program's 27th all-time bowl win and the second bowl win in Matt Rhule's coaching career. Let's show you the highlights. It was all smiles for head coach Matt Rhule. Yankee Stadium just 7 miles up the road from where the Huskers head coach grew up. First drive of the game for Nebraska, Dylan Raiola dropping back, going deep. Jamal Banks one-hands it. Wow, what a snag from the senior wideout. From one deep ball to another, this one you don't want to see. Raiola's arms gets hit. Boston College's KP Price picks it off. Scoreless after one, here come the Huskers. And it's none other than Harlem native Ramir Johnson. The homecoming touchdown puts Nebraska ahead. Black shirts, good day two. Final game for Ty Robinson. He wreaks havoc for the TFL. And it's another goal to go try now for Nebraska. This time it's the New Jersey native, Quentin Ives, in for 6. The Huskers led at halftime 13-3. Some trickery in the third. Field goal try is a fake. Brian Buschini tries to run it on 4th down. He gets stuffed, and Dana Holgerson says, we're not trying that again. Next drive, Raiola to Emmett Johnson out the backfield. Johnson finds pay dirt and puts the Big Red up 20-2. Eagles never lay down in this one, though. Turbo Richard powers his way in for the score. Then late in the fourth, more shaky special teams from the Huskers. Brian Buschini back to punt. It's blocked by Boston College. They recover the punt and run it down all the way to the goal line, where just one play later, Jordan McDonald punches it in, and all of a sudden it's a one-score game at Yankee Stadium. But leave it to Ramir Johnson. The 6-year senior gets the ball on 4th and short and chugs his way past the sticks, and Nebraska is able to go to victory formation. Doesn't matter how you win, a win is a win. Nebraska defeats Boston College 20-15. Dylan Raiola throws for 228 yards in the win. Ramir Johnson finishes with 60 on the ground. Nebraska finishes their season 7-6, as does Boston College. With more on the Huskers' emphatic bowl win, here's 10/11 Sports Director Kevin Suits.
With confetti in the air and New York, New York playing on the Yankee Stadium speakers,
Real MVP.
Nebraska celebrates a win in the Pinstripe Bowl, which is the program's first postseason victory since 2015.
I'm just glad to get the win. I'm glad these boys got to experience the New York City life. And I'm just too happy, man. Go Big Red.
It took 5 years to have a positive record, and can't feel much better. It feels amazing.
Words honestly can't describe this feeling. We did this for all the seniors and guys that have been here 4 or 5 years, working their tails off.
I've been here 6 years. This is what I've been looking forward to do. Might as well take it all in. It's my last game as a Husker. It feels amazing. I mean, we out here in New York, you know what I'm saying? It's been a dream for us. We worked hard, you know what I'm saying? We had ups and downs this whole season, but we came out and finished on top.
The Huskers defeat Boston College 20-15 in a game that the Big Red controlled, but had an 18-point fourth quarter lead become a one-possession game.
I was fired up for our offense. You know, it was the first time the offense took the ball and said enough's enough, and it went down the field. I hope Nebraska fans are fired up. We won the game in the I formation.
We kind of wanted to get the feeling of the, oh gosh, is it going to be good or bad, kind of out of our system. We were going to go win the game. We weren't going to give them the ball back.
Nebraska sealed the win on a Ramir Johnson 4th down carry late in the game. Johnson also had a touchdown run and was named the most valuable player of the Pinstripe Bowl. It's a storybook finish for Nebraska's 6th-year senior who grew up in the Bronx.
Everything just hit me. I saw my old youth football team, the Harlem Jets over there. it just meant a lot, man. I'm glad we got this win, man. It's been a long time coming for a lot of us on this team, and to come out with a dub in my city, it's the perfect ending for myself. I can't lie.
After the game, Nebraska head coach Matt Rule revealed that Ramir Johnson's mother passed away in November. She was sick this fall, and the coaching staff encouraged Ramir to go home and be with his family. He instead opted to stay with the Huskers, not knowing that his career would end just a few blocks from his childhood home and with an MVP trophy in his hand. Covering the Huskers in New York City, Kevin Suits, 1011 Sports.
Thank you, Kevin. Taking a look at the stats, Nebraska owns the time of possession and the ground game. The Black Shirts limit Boston College to just 47 rushing yards. Through the air, Dylan Murillo's 228 yards passing is enough to pass Adrian Martinez's Nebraska single-season passing record for a freshman. DR finishes the season with 2,826 passing yards. On the ground, Ramir Johnson's 60 yards gives him 1,000 career rushing yards for the end of his career, and Quentin Ives' touchdown was his first as a Husker. Boston College's Lewis Bond nearly goes for 100 yards receiving. As for Nebraska, Jamal Banks leads the way, and Thomas Fedoni has a nice outing as well. We'll have plenty of more coverage of the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl. For now,